2K Sports. It's time for NBA action.
Ready to go?
It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. DeBusschere is out there with Russell. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's James in a small forward. Scott with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Poke loose.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's Scott. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Russell. That's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Davis sends it back. Here's Scott. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he sinks the second. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Russell, a screen on Scott.
All-Stars foul call. Byron Scott. That's his first personal foul.
Off the screen. And the dunk by James.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Jordan dishes to Russell. Goes up the baseline.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Byron Scott with the shot.
That's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's DeBusschere. Jordan the screen. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. 6 on the shot clock. And James gets it to go on the assist by Russell. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Durant, no good. Here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 1.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
East All-Stars foul call. Dave DeBusschere.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Howard kicks to Johnson. The dish to Davis.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The shot's good from DeBusschere.
How about that good look by Jordan on that one?
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Some changes here for the West All-Stars. Anderson comes in for Davis, and it's Cooper in for Scott. And then for the East, Jackson, he's checked in for DeBusschere. And it's James Jones in for LeBron.
Timeout, West.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars trying to talk it over.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the West. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. DeBusschere is checked in. Russell passes to DeBusschere. And Davis sends it back. But they get it back. They get it back. Russell.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
The drive by Jordan to the inside. The West All-Stars have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First free throw is good.
Timeout. Timeout.
Shooting for the West All-Stars, Magic Johnson. At the line for
Now a
two.
timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Timeout, West.
All right,
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
West All-Stars Gas Team.
So Johnson, it's two of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Turnover.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Jordan sends it back. At the end of one, neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars, what do you think?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah. Or handball.
Or handball.
Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Kyrie Irving is out there with Jordan. Then it's DeBusschere. Then it's Russell. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Johnson kicks to Davis. And there's the 3-second violation. Jordan dishes to Irving. And here's James outside.
LeBron James.
And he gets the bucket.
For 3.
James has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the East All-Stars. Now here's Johnson. And there's the 3-second violation. Irving with the ball. Outside for Jordan. Pulls up. High post. His 4th shot. His 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Bill Russell.
Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 2 for the East All-Stars.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Kyrie Irving.
Here's Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
It's Davis with the drive.
Davis for 2.
And good on the basket. Book it. Davis has got 6 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Davis has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Irving kicks to Jordan. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Now here's Jordan.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Inside. Here's Scott. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
From 6 away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot. All about the release when you shoot the floater.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The East All-Stars have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. LeBron dishes to DeBusschere. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And so here are the West All-Stars. Now Johnson. .34 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's Davis with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both good from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Howard misses. LeBron passes to Irving. And too long on the shot. Davis. No good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Davis playing very well. He's got 10 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first two quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Byron Scott out there with Johnson. Then there's Howard. Then there's Davis. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And Jordan gets it to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Johnson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving with a clean look. He squares up and sinks it. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars. To the paint. And Jordan sends it back. LeBron kicks to Jordan. Unloads from 13.
Michael Jordan.
And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's a 9-point East All-Star lead. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
Kevin, I don't think there's any reason to think they can't. Not the way they've been going.
Michael Jordan.
You know, their field goal percentage is creeping up toward that 50% mark, which is a nice change from the first half.
And with their offense clicking and the score in their favor, they've got all the momentum right